It is very
strong.
shrimpy.
I recommend cooking with bagoong first versus maybe dipping something in it.
This is an acquired taste, right? So many different flavors that I was not used to, and now I was like, it is kind of like boom, really punchy. But I learned to love it, and now I cannot think of dishes without it. What's up, Philippines? Welcome back to another reaction video with your host Nelly. I'm so happy to see you back again. Today we're reacting to a video that is about grocery shopping. Yep. What should you buy at a Filipino grocery store? I'm very curious to know. I mean, I've been to many grocery stores. A lot of grocery store vlogs as well. I know a thing or two about Filipino products. So, I would say without further ado, let's see what this lady has to say about grocery shopping.
My show takes me to a lot of international grocery stores, and if I have learned one thing, there is a lot of really cool food out there that I have no idea about. So I agree. We've had people share dishes with us. We've had people share how to order delivery food with us. Why don't I have them share how to shop with us? So today I'm in Woodside, Queens, in a neighborhood that's also known as Little Manila, outside of Phil-Am Grocer. And my friend Janelle is going to show us all how to shop with a little more knowledge down the aisles of a Filipino grocery store. Let's go.
Here we go.
My name is Janelle Castro, and I was born in Manila, Philippines. The Philippines is a huge melting pot of cultures. We've got ingredients from the islands as well as outside influences from colonization and migration. I can spend hours in a Filipino grocery store because there's still a lot of stuff that you can take in, and I'm so excited to walk you through one.
I love grocery shopping in different countries.
They have it fresh. I need these for an episode, so check.
You'll see a lot of canned goods in a Filipino grocery store, and that's a product of American troops coming into the Philippine Islands during the wars. If I had to have you try 3 canned items from a Filipino store, it would be a good brand of corned beef. My family's favorite brand is Delimondo corned beef, Spam, and sardines in tomato sauce. I could eat that all day.
Yeah, sardines. I had that during the pandemic.
Brand corned beef here. They have an Australian one, a New Zealand one, a Brazilian one. But if you're looking for a good corned beef recipe from Philippines, I make corn salad on the channel, and it is honestly absolutely delicious. And you could obviously use any of these corned beefs. There are a lot of options for sardines with tomato sauce, all from the Philippines too. Like,
they're really good though. With some pasta, really delicious.
There's a bunch of like different oils down there. I know that tinned fish is a trend right now, but canned fish is also worthy of your time and effort.
I feel like people talk about banana ketchup a lot, but I think the vinegars in a Filipino store are super underrated.
I have never seen so many vinegars in my life.
This is
so interesting. I had no idea that like flavored vinegar like this was a thing, and I'm very into it.
You can get vinegars that are made from coconut.
This is so cool looking. Only $3.79.
Sugarcane.
Super cool.
Spiced with chilies and so much more. They are way tastier than white distilled vinegar, and if you add it to your dishes and let it stew a little bit, it makes your dishes pop.
I think this one's gonna come home with me. It's like, this is just
good
cool
choice.
How they're like really full of stuff.
Or you can just use it as a dip for something that's super fatty, like fried pork or fried chicken.
Ooh, this one's like fancy. For dipping, dressing, cooking, and much
crispy
more. So much
skin.
More than just
Bagoong are varieties of fermented fish, shrimp, or krill, and there's a ton of different types. They are pretty pungent and they can really stink up your refrigerator. But you add a little bit to your dish and it gives it this depth of like umami flavor that you can't get with a lot of other ingredients. I get the one.
This is an acquired taste, right? So the very first time I came to Asia, I was just like, oh, what is this? And like fish paste, and you're just like, oh man, like so many different flavors that I was not used to, and now I was like she said, it is kind of like boom, really punchy. But I learned to love it, and now I cannot think of dishes without it. So definitely one of the things that you have to try.
Ingredients. I get the one in a small jar. It's dark brown and it's a sautéed shrimp paste.
Oh, I know this paste well. I actually had this with raw green mango, and I did dip it, and it's powerful.
It's powerful.
It's a powerful taste.
Whoa, that shrimp paste is something else. It is very
strong.
Shrimpy.
Trippy.
I recommend cooking with bagoong first versus maybe dipping something in it. And if you want some Filipino recipes, I can help with that.
Nice.
This is one of the first dishes I
champurrado.
ever made on my channel. Oh my god. Nostalgia.
Yeah.
Mang Tomas is kind of like that gem that a lot of
That's like one of the
isn't as talked about outside of the
things
community.
that a lot of people
this
recommend it. Such a strong
Like
brand.
a cheat, savory, and sweet sauce. It's really good.
I have never even heard of this sauce. It's thinner than I expected. I guess I don't really know what I expected, but if Janelle says it's good, it's going in.
You can have it at room temperature, or I like heating it up, and then you can dip fried pork, fried chicken, you can add it on your rice, and it just like makes it taste so good.
I love how you're just like holding her head.
Types of noodles in Filipino cuisine.
Noodles, noodles,
Yeah,
noodles.
the most popular one though is called pancit bihon.
These are not the right noodles, but I use these to make an instant noodle sandwich from Philippines using pandesal bread, which they do have here, which was
Interesting.
so good. These instant noodles are the best. Boom.
Yum.
These are the noodles Janelle recommended.
Use that to make Filipino pancit, the most popular type of noodle dish that you'll probably hear about.
A brick, but they look really good. Going in.
If you're in the chips section,
Currently in the chip section, what do I look for?
my 3 that I would recommend people try
Prawn
would
crackers.
be clover chips, sweet corn, and boy bawang. So sweet corn kind of looks like little cheese ball
it's so
puffs, but
good.
instead of cheese, they're flavored
addictive.
with sweet corn. It's so good.
Yeah.
Puff sweet corn ones. Finding everything.
Boy bawang is kind of like corn nuts, but they're smaller and they're easier to chew. I think they're crunchier. I also think they taste a lot better.
Boy.
There's a lot of flavors of boy bawang. They're all fantastic, but you can start with the garlic flavor. And clover chips are interesting because they're kind of soft.
chicharron. That is good with vinegar.
And they also have all these other flavors, but you can start off with the cheese flavor. So while you're there, also look for this packet of dry seasoning called sinigang mix.
They have a lot of these spice blends,
Get it.
which I think is like
Sinigang is one of the best soups ever. It's just sour and it's just so good.
This is like, you can just buy the one bag and boom, you're in. But Janelle is recommending a very specific one.
The sinigang mix is a really fast way to make sinigang, which is a sour soup from the Philippines. It's my favorite soup. It's
My
so
favorite
good.
soup too.
Okay, this is the one that Janelle recommended, the sinigang mix. Hot. This looks good though. I love tamarind flavor, so going in.
If you want any drinks, the Philippines has some delicious tropical juices like mango juice, calamansi juice,
Always go
or
for mango.
guava juice. Calamansi is a tiny citrus fruit, and it's got some floral notes to it. It smells really good.
Why is it orange?
They have frozen packets of calamansi juice here, and it just says that you can add it to a glass of water or cook with it. And I actually need this for a recipe, so going in.
It's interesting that it's frozen.
It's very refreshing, and it's so good if you mix it in with some cold water.
Oh,
and
this
some
is just
we use this like you would
for-
lemon. We also squeeze this on top of maybe
Just
some
powder.
dishes like pancit. Then for a nice, quick Filipino breakfast, you can grab some frozen pre-marinated meats.
All of these
longanisa.
are the marinated
Had a
meats, and they
few.
all look really good.
They're marinated a little more on the sweeter side, and you can just cook them on a pan with a little bit of water until it caramelizes.
They have the frozen meats too, and like here's the marinated pork and marinated chicken.